All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you the ways that I actually allow my students to access information for my course. This is the main method that I use, and it's mostly because of my school. My school is a big advocate of the Google programs that are out there. So typically when we are wanting to create something to share with our students, it's usually through Google Classroom or Google Sites when we're sharing information with parents, such as lesson plans, more information about the course, etc. The school tends to push us towards using and creating a Google site. So those are the main methods that I use to get across, get assignments and lectures and information across to my students. So as you can see here, I have my Google Classroom set up. I also share a Google Site link with them, so that way they can access my site at any point. They also have access through other methods as well. One is also through the teacher page or the staff page on our school's website. So we can see here, there's me, and then they add in websites as necessary. I'm going to have to add an additional one in here for my world history course. So we'll go ahead and skip to my site here. I already have it open. So here is my editing version, anyways, of my Google site that I'm currently working on. And this course has been extremely helpful in, kind of pushing this in the right direction. So here is the video that I actually created for this assignment. It's instead of focusing on a specific topic and doing an outline on a specific topic, which I'm currently actually working on some of the topics for my world history class. I decided to go ahead and add a course introduction. So it's really an outline of the entire course. And if I actually go to the preview, so this is the way the site would actually look. And I would just add some details about each video in. I went ahead and shared one of the previous videos that I did as well, which just breaks down some world history themes that we'll kind of continue to discuss throughout the year. So they'll get to be able to watch that video. In addition, also watch this one, which really focuses on the kind of the breakdown of the course, and the different unit breakdown, the different topics and stuff that we're actually going to be looking at throughout the year. So this gives them a good idea on kind of what's to come in the video, or in the course, and kind of points them in the right direction to kind of prepare for the class. In addition to that, down at the bottom, click here for Unit 1. I'll have a link to every single next unit. It provides some additional details, etc. I also plan on adding in my lecture videos in here as well. So breaking up my my PowerPoint presentations or my Google slide presentations, and then embedding them into each topic that we discuss. And then in addition to that, I also have slides that we will kind of go through and cover. So they have access to that as well. I really do enjoy using Google Sites. It's very easy to use, and also Google Classroom. I'm quite used to this, and kind of setting up assignments and classwork, and my students seem to use it quite often in other classes as well. So it makes it very easy for us to kind of move in this direction. The last thing that I would like to mention is you had mentioned something about handling, asking basically how to handle students without internet access at home. And I think the biggest thing to really kind of focus on that, at least to try and answer that here, is that I think one of the biggest things for our school anyways, we have a very high percentage of students without internet access at our school compared to some of the other local schools in our area. And I think one of the benefits that our students have is access to Chromebooks individually. So in high school, 9 through 12, they actually have Chromebooks that they are given at the beginning of the year, and they keep them throughout the year. In recent meetings that I've had with my administration, they are planning on giving those out as well, individual Google Chromebooks to the junior high kids in grades 7 and 8. And then down in the elementary, they're working on passing out Google Chromebooks to families in need. So the families that actually need something for the students to work on while they're home, if that happens to be the case. So I think the first thing to do would really be focusing on being able to download the information to their Chromebooks itself. So when the students need a new assignment for the week or whatever it may be, the school is actually setting up local hotspots around our district, or around the overall region of our district. And those families or students can actually travel to those hotspots, download the information that they need, and then return home and work on the assignments at home. So getting that information onto the Chromebooks, I think, is certainly a step in the right direction. I think the next step would probably be, if they're having troubles with that, would be for us to use a thumb drive and upload information to a thumb drive and give the students that are having problems, that aren't able to actually download the information at school or at a hotspot, and just put the information on a thumb drive. That way they can access it on their Chromebook still at home whenever it's necessary. I think a step down from that, even, although quite time consuming, would be providing some type of a hard copy of lessons. So whether it's a printout of slides along with some additional notes and narratives and other assignments, I think is going to be kind of the last step in making sure that our students have what they need in order to do well for the course. All right, so that's really kind of a breakdown of how I'm allowing my students to access the materials and the links provided. In the discussion board, I will also post a link for the video that I had created here, the World History Breakdown video. So I'll go ahead and provide that outline video for you as well. And yeah, I suppose that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great one.